Welcome to Levi Stadium. It's week 17, and the San Francisco 49ers sit at 11-4. Nick Foles is in at quarterback. Elgin Armstead looks like he is not going to be activated for this game. They're going to take it easy with him as they take on the 6-9 Arizona Cardinals. Armstead's there if they need him, but if they can get a W without him, it's all the sweeter. With a win, the 49ers will clinch a first-round bye. With a loss, well, their fate is not in their own hands in that regard. They have clinched a playoff berth. They've clinched the NFC West title over the Seattle Seahawks. So this is all about getting a win quickly and getting out of here without suffering any real injuries. The 49ers elect to receive because, well, they want to get a W as quickly as possible. Makes sense. Drew Butler is back to kick as Le'Veon Duncan gets in a position. And we are underway as this one is about 5 yards short of the end zone. Le'Veon Duncan will cut it to the outside. He's not going to get too far as he's met by a sea of Cardinals. That's going to be a 19-yard return, and here comes Nick Foles. Foles filling in for the injured Bryce Petty, who was put on injured reserve after injuring his shoulder last week. 64%, 12 touchdowns, 4 picks for Foles so far on the season. 3rd and 3 from the 32-yard line. Foles in the shotgun. As time looks, throws, it's complete to Nate Hill. Nate Hill with the catch, stays on his feet, and Nate Hill collects his 100th reception of the season. 1st and 10 from the 43, and Foles is sacked. Chris Baker in on the hit. 2nd and 19 from the 34, Kris Arnold in motion. Foles drops back. Touch pass to Amir Abdullah in the flat. Amir Abdullah down the sideline has running room, and he will go the distance. 66 yards for the touchdown, and the 49ers jump out early. Deion Buchanan was late to rotate over. It was a safety blitz, and it's 7-0 early on. Could not be a better start for the 49ers as here comes rookie out of Florida, Corey Hammond. 58%, 3,200 yards, 18 touchdowns, 216 interceptions. The number 1 overall pick in this year's draft. 2nd and 8, handoff to Arian Foster. Jawan Carey meets him. That's a pickup of 5. Coming out in the full house, pistol, Hammond. He's going to try to dance around it. He is sacked. Sadale Hunt, his 3rd sack of the season. All 3 sacks have come in the past 4.5 quarters, and the Cardinals have to punt early. Nate Hill is not in the ball game. He's going to get some rest after that 100th reception of the season. And it's complete to Bernie Lauderdale with 2 Cardinals defenders around him, but he still gets the reception. Lauderdale is about 120 yards away from 1,000 on the season. And he's getting a lot closer here. That's complete to Lauderdale. Nick Foles is a perfect 5 for 5 to start things off. 1st and 10 from the 32. It's a pitch to Amir Abdullah, and he's tracked down from behind. Great pursuit, setting up a 2nd and 11 from the 33. Cardinals show blitz. Foles throws for Lauderdale, gets away, and picks up the 1st down. Foles has been pinpoint to start this game off. 1st and 10 from the 21. 5-step drop. Looks over the middle for Kris Arnold. Arnold met by 2 defenders. Breaks the tackle and powers his way into the end zone. Touchdown, Kris Arnold. That's number 11 on the season. The 5'9" rookie out of Texas Southern. Got away from Alfonso Denard. Got away from Deion Buchanan. And carries the defender into the end zone. It's 14-0 very early on. 2nd and 10, it's a screen to Arian Foster. Foster breaks 2 tackles. Breaks 2 more tackles! It is dragged down by JT Ogletree after a 28-yard pickup. What a catch and run by Arian Foster to break 4 tackles. 1st and 10, handoff Andrew Cole, and Jawan Carey knifes his way through the offensive line and gets to Cole, only a gain of 2. 2nd and 8. Hammond into the flat, looks for Foster, met by Carey yet again. Jawan Carey's flying all over the field. Arizona comes out 4 wide. 3rd and 6 from the 38. Hammond looks and overthrows his intended receiver, and that's going to lead to another punt. It's 1st and 10 from their own 27-yard line. I formation for the 49ers. Foles steps up, finds Lauderdale. Bernie Lauderdale keeps his legs churning, and Nick Foles is a perfect 8 for 8. 1st and 10, Foles rolls out, and he's going to take a hit. That's Junior Galette with his 2nd sack of the ball game. 2nd and 21 at the start of the 2nd quarter. Foles complete to Lauderdale, got away from the defender and picks up 21. Great catch and run by Lauderdale, got away from the aggressive defender. 3rd and inches, and Junior Galette in on the hit yet again. They're going to punt for the first time in this ball game. 1st and 10 from their own 34. Hammond's going to drop back. Corey Hammond looks over the middle, and it's complete to Cecil Shorts. Got a little bit of separation from JT Ogletree. That's a 1st down. They're out past midfield. 2nd and 9 from the 45. Handoff Foster. Arian Foster to the left, and Arian Foster is met by Ogletree and by Aaron Lynch. A loss of 3. 3rd and 12 from the 48. Empty set for Hammond. He's going to look around, throws. It's complete! The rookie Chauncey Hill with his 4th reception of the season, and that will extend their drive. 1st and 10, handoff Cole. Andrew Cole breaks a tackle from Jamal McNeal and fights his way for 6. 2nd and 4, almost got Armstead jumping. From the 25-yard line, handoff Foster. Arian Foster has the 1st down, makes a cut, and he picks up 12. 8 carries, 42 yards for Arian Foster. He's been great so far. 1st and 10, Hammond in the flat to Green, and Green will pick up 5. 2nd and 6 from the 8. Corey Hammond under center. Hand off to Foster, and that's Jawan Carey again. 3rd and 6, 3 wide for the Cardinals. It's a screen to Andrew Cole. Cole gets away from Carey, and he is in. Touchdown, Arizona. They cut the deficit in half. It's 14-7. 1st and 10 with 4:25 left in the first half of play. Hand off Abdullah. Abdullah with a little spin away from Buchanan. And there's a flag on the play. This one's coming back. And it's going to be on TJ Clemmings. Now they're holed by this 49ers offensive line. Not ideal. Sets up a 1st and 16 from the 33-yard line. They come out in the Wildcat. Duke Johnson Jr. in motion. Play action fake. It's a shovel pass to Duke. Duke Johnson spins and picks up 13. Patrick Peterson tracked him down. That was a really great decision by the 49ers to try to get that yardage back. 2nd and 3. It's a screen to Kris Arnold. And Kris Arnold fights his way, and he's going to pick up the 1st. Foles 12 for 13, 200 yards. 2 touchdowns, no picks. 2nd and 10 from midfield. Abdullah with the give, and he'll pick up 6. They hurry back to the line of scrimmage. 3rd and 4. Foles play action fake. Looks, fires over the middle. Complete. Charles Johnson. A pickup of 21, and they're in prime position to score yet again. 2nd and 4 from the 17. 1:17 left. Complete to Lauderdale. He picks up enough for the 1st. 55 seconds left in the half. Foles in the shotgun. From the 8. Looks around. Quick pass. Almost picked off. Deion Buchanan got his hands on it. Might have been able to take that one back to the house. 3rd and 5 from the 8. Duke Johnson. Back there with Foles. Handoff Duke, and Duke Johnson picks up 6. They needed 5. 1st and goal from the 2. Adjusting the play at the line of scrimmage. Handoff Abdullah, and he's met in the backfield for a loss of 2. 2nd and goal. 30 seconds left in the first half. Foles drops back, looks around, throws for Kris Arnold. It is caught. Touchdown 49ers. Make that 12 for the rookie. And we're going to head into the half with the 49ers maintaining a 14-point lead. The Arizona Cardinals have been absolutely destroyed on the defensive side of the ball. Offensively, they can't get much going. Will the 49ers clinch a first-round bye, or will the Cardinals complete an improbable comeback? Find out right after this. And we are back. The 49ers have been fast and furious in this first half, trying to eliminate the Cardinals early so they can put in their backups. Defensively, it looks like they're already there as Arian Foster gets tripped up by his own offensive lineman and loses 2. 3rd and 15. From the 15. Cecil Shorts in motion. Hammond looks over the middle to Shorts. He makes the catch! And Cecil Shorts gets away from the defense. And he's going to pick up a big gain. 1st and 10 from the 49-yard line. Hammond looking around, throws it underneath to Arian Foster. Foster with the first down and more as Dre Kirkpatrick got absolutely bullied downfield to help spring that open. 1st and 10 from the 25. Hand off Cole. Andrew Cole breaks the tackle, tries to break another one, but Le'Veon Duncan in on the hit. 2nd and 7 from the 22. Hammond takes his drop back, throws underneath to Andrew Cole. Tries to break the tackle from R.J. Russell, but he cannot. 3rd and 1 from the 16. 49ers spread things out. Handoff Foster, and Arian Foster has the first down as he spins and picks up 5. 2nd and 11 from the 12. Play action fake to Foster, and it's met immediately. Jaquiski Tart in on the hit. 3rd and 13 from the 14. Hammond looking around, throws, incomplete, broken up by Jimmy Ward, intended for Cecil Shorts, which means that the Cardinals will have to settle for a field goal. The kick is up and it is good, and it's 21-10. 49ers still have a few pieces in. Bernie Lauderdale, pretty much the only starter left. They really want him to get over 1,000 yards. 1st and 10 from the 29, complete to Lauderdale. Bernie Lauderdale down the sideline to the 30 and shoved out of bounds at the 27-yard line. A pickup of 45. He needed 120. He's at 142 on the ball game. And the 49ers now have 3 receivers with over 1,000 yards. RG3 in, handoff Abdullah. Amir Abdullah with speed, and he is gone. 27 yards right up the gut. And that is going to make this game pretty much unattainable unless the Arizona Cardinals make a huge comeback. They are facing second stringers, but it doesn't seem likely. As Carl Davis gets to Hammond, incomplete. 3rd and 5 from the 25-yard line. Like I said, backups are in. Hammond, as time looks around, steps up in the pocket, and he is sacked. Eric Reed coming in from the edge. They're testing him out at outside linebacker. Interesting role for Eric Reed. Definitely a really good inside, but, I guess they're going for a few different angles. And after a punt, the 49ers go 3 and out, and Marquette King with a perfect coffin kick to pin Arizona deep. It's just a matter of surviving the 4th quarter. 3rd and 2. Handoff Cole, met by Reed and dropped by Bowman. That's a loss of 4. After the Cardinals punt, 2nd and 2 from the 48, handoff Abdullah. Amir Abdullah has running room. Abdullah down the sideline and knocked down by Tyrann Mathieu. Abdullah's over 100 yards on the ball game. He's filled in very well for Elgin Armstead. Might have even earned himself some carries on his own as they split reps. Going for the read option, RG3's going nowhere. 3rd and 9 from the 26. RG3 with the keeper. Could have gotten a touchdown. No one was there to stop Duke Johnson if he had pitched it. But either way, McManus from 45 yards out. Kick is up and good. He's only missed 1 on the season. It might have been his first attempt. But either way, it's 31-10. Coming out in the pistol, Corey Hammond looks around. Going to try to run with it, and Hammond is dropped. DeMontre Harmon, the rookie with the sack, his first of the season. 3rd and 11 from the 37. Quick pass to Cecil Shorts, but he's not going to pick up the first. 4th and 3 from the 45. They are going for it. They might as well. down 21 points. Handoff, Cole. Cole is met. Navarro Bowman with the stop, and that's a turnover on downs. 3rd and 8 from the 42. Handoff, Duke Johnson. And Duke Johnson will pick up 12. They're moving down the field pretty easily, but they don't really need anything here. They're just going to play it safe. Handoff, Duke. Duke Johnson tripped up, takes a hard shot from behind, but another 45-yard attempt from McManus, this time from the right hash. Kick is up, it is good. It's 34-10, and this ball game is pretty much all but over. 1st and 10 from the 20, 2:40 left. Hammond is going to drop back, feel some heat, and that's another sack. It's Antoine Bethea. Welcome back, Bethea. Hopefully, this is his swan song, and hopefully they can reward him with a ring. 2nd and 17, Dre Kirkpatrick had a shot to get his first interception of the season. He could not hold on. Looks like he might end up with 0 following a 9-interception season last year. 3rd and 17 from the 13. Hammond, play action fake, looks around, tries to throw, and he is sacked. R.J. Russell in. Another sack for the 49ers. They're finding it in all sorts of places. 4th and 27, airing it deep down the sideline for John Brown. It's incomplete, but that's a cheap way to pick up a first. Dre Kirkpatrick is going to get called on a defensive pass interference, and that is why Kirkpatrick is currently not starting. A meaningless 27-yard penalty. 1st and 10 from the 42 with 40 seconds left. Hammond looks left, throws, and it's intercepted! Jimmy Ward will ice the game with an interception, and that will do it. RG3 will line up into the victory formation, and the San Francisco 49ers clobber the Arizona Cardinals at home by a final score of 34-10. The Cardinals fall to 6-10 as the 49ers improve to 12-4. If the Lions lose in Week 17, then the 49ers will get the 1 seed. But if the Lions win, then the 49ers will be the 2 seed. Either way, they get a first-round bye. This was a great game by all parties involved for the 49ers, but most importantly, nobody got hurt, which means that Elgin Armstead will be ready to go come playoff time, whomever they face. 257 passing yards for the 49ers, 25 minutes, time of possession, 5 for 9 on 3rd down. Foles was 16 for 18, 234, 3 touchdowns, no picks, a lot of yak. 18 carries, 117 for Abdullah, and 1 reception for 66 for a touchdown. Antoine Bethea got in and got 3 tackles, a tackle for a loss, and a sack in this game. And Junior Gillette was everywhere. 7 tackles, a tackle for a loss, and 3 sacks. The league MVP is Aaron Rodgers. As the Packers go 10-6, the Lions do end up at 12-4, which means that the 49ers will have the 2nd seed in the playoffs. John Harbaugh did win Coach of the Year, and Bruce Arians with the Lions is the reason that they made that. Offensive Player of the Year goes to Phillip Rivers, defense to Craig Robertson. Derek Scott, offensive rookie, and Charles Brackett, defensive. The rest of the way, you guys can look at those sort of things. I'm not going to commentate too much about that. But I'm going to show you guys the awards, and then I'm going to show you guys a little bit into our next opponent. We can look at the overall season stats come end of our playoff run, whenever that may be. Either way, overall, we didn't get Offensive Rookie of the Year. Kris Arnold got close, as did Jamal McNeal, but neither of them got it. Packers dominate in pretty much every way. If Elgin Armstead had played a little bit more, he would have been the best running back. Nate Hill wins wide receiver, and Kris Arnold gets on the list with a remarkable season. Over 1,000 yards, 12 touchdowns. He did a good job. 49ers don't have many winners of Best Player Award, but they have a lot of runner-ups. Darius Moats with the 3rd best season. Brandon McManus wins Best Kicker. The Buccaneers fire Willie Ogletree. Raiders fire Arthur Cohens. Ryan Mack fired by the Rams. Jeff Fisher fired by the Ravens in 1 season. And Griffin Murphy, a.k.a. Bill Belichick, retires. The Chargers have the best record in the league. They go 12-3-1. The Lions end the season on a 4-game winning streak. And the top teams all end on pretty much at least a winning streak of 3 games. Pretty good. The 49ers go 12-4, and the Cowboys go 11-5. Lions at 12-4 will obviously lead the way. But overall, the worst record to make the playoffs is the Jets at 9-7. Steelers go 10-6, and the first round of the playoffs is Jets at Steelers, Eagles at Cowboys, Titans at Dolphins, and Packers at Panthers. The Jets will take on the Chargers, Eagles at Lions, Titans at Jaguars, and Packers at 49ers for the divisional round. Packers decisively beat the Panthers 38-13, Philly beat Dallas 45-31, and the Jets clobbered Pittsburgh 41-13. Rodgers was your MVP, 5,300 yards, 38 touchdowns, 13 picks. Jarrett Hayne and Eddie Lacy both combined for a lot of yards and 20 touchdowns. The Packers also have 3 1,000-yard receivers, Devontae Adams, Randall Cobb, and Jordy Nelson. Not a lot of sacks allowed by this Packers team, and they have Danny Trevathan, Clinton Dix, Morgan Burnett, 2 players who are among the top 2 in Defensive Rookie of the Year, and much, much more. This is a very dangerous Packers team with a lot of talent across the board. Martin Roberts is a great outside linebacker. They still have Clay Matthews. Lots of talent in lots of places. Casey Hayward, Corey White, none of these guys can be taken lightly. Demarius Randall, of course, very good player. So this is going to be a scary matchup because the last time we faced, Greg Zuerlein too. The last time we faced the Packers was, in 2015. And Aaron Rodgers threw for 428 yards against us. That's scary. And without Bryce Petty, I don't know if we have the firepower to win a shootout. We're going to have to rely on Elgin Armstead to control the pace a little bit, and we're going to have to rely on yards after the catch from Hill, Lauderdale, and Arnold. Either way, this is going to be a matchup between 2 teams that are very similar in structure, 2 teams trending upwards. Only difference is the quarterback. It's a big difference. You got the MVP versus the backup, Nick Foles. And Foles has played well this season in relief, but he is not even close to Bryce Petty's level, let alone Aaron Rodgers. I hope you guys enjoyed. Next game will be on the next day in the schedule because I don't know when that's going to be. I'm dealing with little channel stuff. Whenever this goes up, the next slot, so either on Monday or on Wednesday, depending on when this goes up, it will go up. So I hope you guys enjoyed. I'm Moonlight Swami, and I'll be talking to you guys later. Peace out, Franchise Nation.